go to Ray in Oregon. Ray, welcome.
Well, hello there. This is Ray Karczewski from Cave Junction, Oregon, and I am a living Christ. By that I mean that I am a simple man of truth. All men who stand in truth, who speak truth, who act in truth, are Christs. We have been inundated with satanic conditioning into being a person. Now, I have to say this, Clint. You and Mark Passio, I perceive, are the best at what you do in your particular venues. And, pardon me?
I appreciate that.
Well, you speak truth in a very logical way, and you're speaking to intellects. Now, intellects are tough nut to crack. Now, I anger people by the fact that I just speak truth to what it is. And you can take it or leave it.
Well, it's interesting because what we've done, Ray, is we've allowed government through the courts to create truth. So truth is a funny word. If we contract them and then we go to court and we say, the truth is defined as actually what the jury decides. So the truth, it says in the maxims of law that the verdict or the truth of the court, whoever speaks truth, it is always of God, is how it goes. So if we allow government to be our truth, and we follow its laws instead of God's laws, then yeah, that's our truth. Even though we don't acknowledge it as our truth, we hate it, we despise it, it's repugnant to us, that is our truth, because that's the path we're walking. And that's the unfortunate reality of that notion of truth. So if your truth is coming from the scriptures, is coming from the ancient knowledge and from good people who've taught you good things, then you're making when you say you are the living Christ, it means you're making your own truth. You're following in the steps of the truth, and that's so different than what we experience. A best analogy to me is the Matrix. I mean, how do they put us into their system from birth? Well, in the movie, it's pod people, right? You don't even know you're in the Matrix. Well, most of us have no idea about what I'm talking about. We don't know we're birthed into this system. We have no idea we're slaves to this system and that the system tells us what our truth is. Well, neither do the people in the Matrix when they when they wake up and into the harsh reality of what reality actually is. The truth is vastly different than that perceived reality of the Matrix, right?
Is non-dualistic. It is holistic in its own sense. It is what is. The average intellect, well, all intellects, I should say, are involved deeply with the dualistic aspect of consciousness. That is the divisive part of consciousness that is opposing. That's what Satan means, is the satanic consciousness. And the satanic consciousness cannot abide by the words of a Christ, by truth, because the non-dualistic cannot align itself with the dualistic and vice versa. So the intellect will argue. A Christ does not argue. He simply states the truth, and when to take it or leave it.
Exactly. What do you do in court? You argue your case.
That's great.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, I put you on my mailing list because I respect what you and are doing, and you will understand.
Absolutely.
What I'm saying. So, thank you for your time.
All right, man. Thanks for your call, and walk the walk, my friend. I'm proud.